Welcome back to the Wizard Takes on Smackdown.
No, I was trying to think of something really horrible and shocking to say, but like, the only thing I can really come up with is, hey Dan, and I've got a joke for you.
Is it Blizzard has yet more sexual assault allegations?
No, I was just going to say the economy, but sure, that one's also funny.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, the economy's an old joke now, and it's only getting worse. But Tish.
Who even is in, who's been ousted at Blizzard this time?
This one's, I had to look at the article again, because I read it like this morning. But I think this one they're actually fired. Like this one they're actually gone.
But will they have to rename the character in order to compensate for it as well?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because that's how we got Pervert in Overwatch.
I don't think so. Simply because
I refuse to call him Cassidy.
I think
he'll only ever be referred.
I think probably not, just because their name didn't click as a name that right away is like, hey, wait a minute, that sounds like an Overwatch guy. Maybe they have a WoW character named after them. I don't know. I don't play WoW.
Maybe they're secretly getting. I don't think I've never played WoW in my life. You know what? I've never played an MMO in my life, and I never will.
I played. Okay, I tried WoW years ago. Couldn't get into it. I played Phantasy Star years ago. I kind of fell off of that. Let's see, is there any other ones?
Hey, Tori Wilson. Hey there, baby girl.
Wait. DC Universe Online. That was the one I played the most. I played that one for a hot minute.
I need to speak to you about.
Actually, Teddy,
The closest I've ever come to an MMO is I played a MOBA once, and only once.
That's okay. Don't worry about it, Tori.
I played Heroes of the Storm because I could get a cool skin
If we
in
count
Overwatch. And then
MOBAs, I played Heroes of the Storm for a bit, because I actually did like that. I played League of Legends for a bit, because my friends played it. I don't like that
but
game.
I love watching her leave.
I think that's it. I was going to try the Final Fantasy one, because all my friends were playing it, but Square was a shithead with me trying to make an account and kept saying, insisted I had an account, but wouldn't let me get into the account, but insisted I had an account, so I couldn't download the game to try out the game. So I just said, okay, I understand, Square, I see what you're saying, you don't want me to play your game, that's fine, fuck you.
I just choose not to play it no more because
I honestly, like, I kind of don't usually play them, because I usually, like, I'll play them for a short bit, then I fall out of them, because I get bored.
other than that, I mean, I guess we can talk about the Mario Brothers trailer. Oh no, kind of
I mean, it's exactly what I expected. The trailer is literally so far the movie is shaping up the exact way I expected.
I just can't believe
it's an Illumination movie, so it'll be very, okay to mediocre.
Yo, don't worry about that, Tori.
Mario just looks really fat.
That's whoever did.
Well, I'm going to get to Mario.
Fat
Hey,
Mario.
Tori.
We'll get to him.
Cena. Excuse me.
I expected Toad, and I probably
heard
even said
that you were
recording
the
that Toad's
last
voice
person to see
will
Teddy Long before this
be less annoying because they're not going to have
mind if I ask you
the
about
they're not going to have the
Columbo,
guttural
take it somewhere
garbage
else, okay?
noise
Can't you see the ladies upset?
going on for an entire film. Like at
She doesn't
most
need
they
you
might
accusing
have
her
like
of
a
something she had
background
nothing
joke,
to do with
and that's about it.
No one's
But they're not going to give it to like the
accusing
mainline
anyone of anything,
character
But
Toad.
as long as you're here, where were you when Theodore Long was taken out?
Excuse me?
I was like, Jack Black will be good as Bowser because Jack
where
Black.
you explained to me
I was
why
correct.
I had to answer to you. Who the hell you think
that was
you are to come up here and get
surprisingly
off of my
impressive.
grill?
The
He did
character.
put on,
You tell him,
he put on a
Fight
voice.
the power.
like-
Don't take any guff
Rats.
from
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
'cause he actually,
I
you know,
mean,
respects voice actors.
Dude,
Better-
Do
it's
it.
not like there's any way
Better
that
than
an
Chris
angry
Pratt.
Well, we'll
dog
get to
who walks
him.
around with brass knuckles and a steel chain
Um,
around his neck could ever take anyone
The
out,
models look
right?
pretty
Yo,
good,
look who
as
it
I
is.
expected, because
Mr.
Illumination does a decent job at like
You know, for a guy who calls himself
adapting
the whole
other art
damn
styles
show,
into their stuff. Because even
sure
though their
ain't had
Dr.
much in the way of
Seuss
title
stuff
shots lately,
sucks,
have you,
they
Chief?
look like the
sounds like a
characters.
pretty good motive for punking out our GM, don't it?
And
So where were
Chris
you
Pratt
when Tito got
said that he
Well,
worked very hard
let's
on making
see.
his Mario voice, and
I think I was
if I'm
probably
going to be
chilling out in the
fair,
back.
If I'm gonna be
Stretching
totally
out, you know,
fair,
throwing some kicks,
it would take
making
me a
some
long
comments.
time to sound like Chris Pratt too.
You think you were? Can anybody vouch for you?
That's my downtime.
I
Just
just
me.
can't get over how fat he looks now.
RVD.
It's like Mario's never been, you know, skinny, but he
I don't
just
know,
has
he
a
looks-
fat face.
Oh, well, yeah, the face is,
What do
it's-
you think happened?
it's actually smaller? Like, it's more scrunched in.
Yeah, I don't know. The movie seems like it will be fine. I can't say anything from that trailer or from. Granted, I didn't listen to any of the pre-hour interviews. I booted up the stream, and I was like, okay, I'll watch for the trailer. And then there, all these fucking weirdos started talking, like Shigeru Miyamoto. I don't want to hear what he has to say. And then some head of elimination. I don't give a shit what they have to say. And then actors are talking. It's like, you're fucking actors. Your opinions are worth dog shit. I don't care what you have to say. So I got up and left the video.
Before I make fun of Chris Pratt a little bit more, we have an important wizard decision. So,
Yeah.
I don't even remember the guy from the era, but basically the manager for Smackdown, Teddy gets hit with a car at the start, and now I have two options to pick. I can't believe any of you would ever do a thing to hurt Teddy. This is also awful. What do you think happened? So these are my two choices. I can go, well, I'm not accusing anyone, but I think Cena makes a pretty good point. I can't remember the last time Teddy Long gave RVD a WWE title shot. And the other one is, look, I'm not saying either one of you did it, but RVD's got a point. You seem a little defensive to me, Cena. So accuse John Cena or accuse Rob Van Dam?
Can't we congratulate them? Because Teddy Long was an arsehole from what I remember.
They don't give me that option.
Oh. I guess who would you rather side with, Cena or RVD? Because surely that's actually the question.
Who would the Wizard rather side with?
Cena.
Alright, we're gonna accuse RVD. So,
Yeah.
I did, for giggles, watch the two actors. The funniest part about it was Chris Pratt's part was definitely a one take, I'm still reading the script off screen. There's literally a part where he goes, yeah, I spent hours stomping Koopas, and then he literally looks, like he turns his entire head to look behind the camera, and he goes, on the original arcade at my local laundromat. Couldn't you at least done that another take, Chris? Just one? Just one? Is that how we do it for the entire movie too? Okay. More like Chris fat head. Haha, got him.
You sure I've told that multi-millionaire?
How will he recover?
I don't know, probably by wiping his
Hello,
tears
ladies
with
and
money.
gentlemen, and welcome to a somewhat somber edition of Smackdown.
One of my favorite things that happened though with it was because a friend of mine had a fun incident on Reddit where she got told that because she didn't watch the MCU, you know, all these movies in the MCU, she has no right to credit or comment on how or understand what a actual Brooklyn accent sounds like to make this funnier.
What?
Yes, this is something that happened to her.
Are any of the MCU movies even set in Brooklyn?
I think the beginning of Captain America.
Or like maybe one of them?
Yeah, but none of them feel like they're from Brooklyn. So it's like, I mean, that's such an odd thing because, I mean, I can only think of one Marvel character who's heavily associated with Brooklyn, and he's banned from being in the MCU.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know. That was what that's what
what
they told her to make it funnier. This is more for Sabo. The college she went to was up in North Jersey in fucking Hoboken, and a lot of people that she went to school with were literally from Brooklyn, including some of the people in our friend group. So it's like, what?
What college did she go to in Hoboken?
I don't want to dox. Because remember, we're recording right now. No.
Is she still at the college?
No.
I don't know how it's doxing, but fair enough.
But, well, it's more of like, I don't want to give
I'll dox her.
But anyway, I just thought that was fucking funny. Because, yeah, we do it, because I got one person go like, hey, listen, it's not fair, we haven't heard enough. And I'm like, I heard about the same amount of him as I did Toad, and Toad sounds fine. I feel like it's fair if I'm comparing Toad. If you want to argue Jack Black because Jack Black had 3 lines rather than 2, sure. I'll grant you that. But that's as far as I'll grant you, but not compared to Toad, who sounds fine.
It sure does sound like a human being. I think that's the greatest mistake of all.
I mean, he sounds.
You might not want the screeching, garbled nonsense, but I do.
Mario! One of my favorite things I used with
Funny that's about exactly what he sounded like in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
Hey! It was fucking irritating! I hate Toad so fucking much. I expect there to be a bunch of them in the movie, because, you know, that way they can have their opinion.
Man, Bowser must feel like a bit of a shithead, you know. There's all that trouble defeating an army of penguins to get a superstar. Mario can just fucking find them in random blocks.
Yeah.
What a digital dummy.
Sucks to suck, you know?
It reminds me of Moneybags in Spyro, where it's like, where do you find all of these gems? Just lying on the ground?
Ooh, that did cut out for a second there.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's still going, though. It like cut out for like a second. We'll see what happens. This is for the audience. If this goes out, I might be having technical difficulties. We're going to find out. I have to see if I still have that audio somewhere.
It's lost to the annals of time.
Like, lost to the anus of time.
Just like everything, it eventually will be.
The anal cavities.
I like how NASA went from where it would be years before you can say if our mission is successful to, yeah, our mission's successful.
Fuck you.
That just sounds...
Mission is successful.
To hide.
Nobody questioned this.
Nobody questioned that meteorite that's now heading straight towards us because we did that thing here.
Whoopsies!
No, I didn't ask about that, but now I will ask about it. Although I do actually have a suspicion, maybe they decided to declare it a success early in order to secure funding.
Mission accomplished. Flag goes here.
You know, why else? How else is NASA going to get a government grant? No guys, see you need. No guys, see you need us. Joe Biden's like, back in my day, we wanted to go to the moon. We shot ourselves out of giant cannons to go there and get the cheese.
Catapults if we were low on funds.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in Joe Biden's day they were actually doing the space race.
No, I think Joe Biden comes from the days of yore.
He remembers what a trebuchet looks like by memory. He used one once.
He is like literally Abe Simpson. His speech is about as coherent. $19.2. We had to say the word dickety because the Kaiser stole our word 20.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins
Yeah, the trailer was like the big news. Or the big news.
Yeah, and like I said, it looks exactly like I was expecting it. I like some people online who says, "Oh, I don't know. I wasn't expecting any of this. This is better than I expected." And I was just like, "That's exactly what I must be a genius because everybody else didn't expect it to be exactly like that. I must be a secret fucking genius. That or everyone else is fucking stupid."
Why can everyone be smart like me?
I'm not even smart. It's just basic pattern recognition.
Yeah, there's a skill far and beyond most people. Reading is a skill far and beyond most people.
No shit, I do own books.
I guess Angela Lansley died.
Yeah.
That's sad. You know, we lost the Queen, we lost Angela Lansley, we lost the economy. Who else will this year claim?
We lost the economy ages ago. That's old fucking news.
Who else will this year claim?
Yo mama.
Dan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Ironside.
Too bad, so sad. Oh well.
I just wanted to.
Which is really
Anyway.
funny because not next week, but the week after, we won't be recording because I will be away. So I guess you can just say that I'm dead.
Hooray!
Knows I don't roll like
Next
that.
episode, Dan dies in
Thanks for
Magma.
believing in me.
Actually, Cena, neither one of you convinced me of anything. RVD wanted a match.
I
and
can't believe
gave it
John
to him.
Cena and the
besides,
Wizard might
you
have
made
to
some
fight.
good points. You never did say where you were when Long was taken out.
You want to know where I was the night Long got
John
run
Cena.
down? I was in a
Wait, but
locker
we
room
defended
surrounded by
him.
a dozen witnesses.
Yeah, but this is
And here's
John
another
Cena
clue.
during his heel
If you
days.
want to know where I'm going to be
Before-
later
Betrayer!
tonight, I'm
This is
going to
before
be
he
in
became
the
a
ring
superhero.
with you.
Traitor!
Showing you my five-knuckle shovel.
This is the rapper phase. This is before the
Man,
hero
normally
phase.
Cena's, you know, he's a pretty chilled out guy to say the least.
Don't worry though, he
He's
still
acting a
does the
little
you can't
touchy
see me
about
thing.
the whole field
Does he still hate
well,
gay
it's a
people?
touchy Taz, and
Probably.
until we find out in it, I think it's going to remain that way, even for a guy like John
Given the
Cena.
time period, probably definitely.
Almost assuredly.
He's probably dropping a very specific F-bomb right now as he looks at the Wizard.
I was having a conversation with someone today. They talk about, oh, there's no good Christmas songs released anymore, and I said and I did the usual where I talk about my favorite Christmas song, which is "Killing in the Name of" by Rage Against the Machine. And you're like, but Train, that's not a Christmas song. And it's like, maybe not in the traditional sense, but a few years ago, someone, a comedian over here, decided to make that the Christmas #1 to stop the winner of a talent show for going to be Christmas #1 again. And it was all an effort to spite Simon Cowell. For that, you know, it's the best Christmas song.
You know what? Yeah, I respect that.
But anyway, they were talking about it and something about, you know, songs that, and I was saying about, you know, songs like, you know, they were complaining about songs not being for old people and being for children. And I said, well, there's plenty of songs for old people that just have, you know, swear words in it. And eventually it came round to me pointing out, yeah, but every year you listen to the song Fairy Tale of New York and that has a slur in it. Because one of the singers calls the other singer, well, the same F-bomb you alluded to.
That I was applying. Oh god.
Yeah, that's in the song Fairy Tale of New York. So next time that's brought up as a Christmas song, just remember that she does call someone homophobic slur. Bitch. So... Well, I guess you did have a point. I can't think of any Christmas songs I've liked in recent years, but I can't think of that many Christmas songs I inherently enjoy. It's like, yeah, okay, the Slade, you know, everyone loves the Slade song.
Like, there's a couple of, like, of those old, like, parody, like, ones that I like. Like, there's
Christmas at Ground Zero.
There's that.
Night Santa Went Crazy.
There's like those weird Bob Rivers ones where it's like the chipmunks roasting on open fire and shit. Like, I like those. But, Christmas music is typically one of those things that I liked when I was little, and now it's either I don't like it or I just tolerate it for the most part. I did like it at my work, last 2 years, they started to, intermix regular music with the Christmas music. So, you know, it was kind of like a break, so it made the Christmas music a lot more bearable.
It's all worth mentioning because obviously we're in the middle of October, which means everyone's ramping up for Christmas.
Unfortunately, yes.
Already Christmas, everyone.
I've already seen the Christmas decorations out at stores. Like, I already see them, like, they're not as prominent as the Halloween ones yet, but they're there. I can see them.
They're creeping, they're growing like a cancer. You watch the tumor of Christmas spread.
I can't wait to see it in July.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Well,
Give it a couple years, it'll happen.
one can only hope. Not a whole lot else happens in July to make it worthwhile.
We're bound for July!
About 99% of the world.
Yeah, you're not celebrating for July, America! Woo!
I mean, a Nightmare Before Christmas. There's apparently a 4th of July.
There is, I do remember that.
So you know,
What's the St. Patrick's Day one?
there is a St. Patrick's Day one.
Do you think if he went into that door instead of, like, you know, trying to grab all the Christmas marble shit, he would just, like, came back with a bunch of fucking booze?
May have already made that joke when he brought it up the other day in DMs. But I don't want to.
That must have been somebody else. I was gonna say that wasn't
no,
me.
to Sabo.
Oh,
No, that was me. Yeah,
Oh.
I was gonna be like, wait a minute, did we just make this joke the other day?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I did.
almost word for word.
Except Dan said it and not me.
Yeah, because unlike Dan, I don't like to, you know, have derogatory racial stereotypes like the Irish being heavy drinkers.
This is the guy who calls them terrorists.
I don't.
And also, my last name is McDermott. I can make these jokes.
Oh, fuck off. I hate that.
Hey, fuck off! It's me! Not all the people in Ireland!
I wasn't gonna go with the stereotypes of Irish being constantly drunk until I watched Rory's stories, and like the majority of his humor is about the Irish's obsession with drinking pints in a pub. Otherwise, like, the entire experience is ruined. So I was like, well, okay, maybe they're on this.
Look, I'm not saying that there isn't a heavy culture of drinking. I was just saying I don't need to draw attention to it. Not all Irish people are drunk, just most of them.
When's the last time you think they saw a match this good? I couldn't tell you, Taz.
There are babies who haven't quite been given their first Guinness yet.
Jesus Christ, John Cena just keeps countering attacks. I'm doing more damage to him than he is to me, but god damn it. Take a fucking hit, you clown.
We completely agree on Parker. It doesn't get any bigger or better.
You can't see it, how can you hit him?
But I am hitting him. Ah, Jesus.
That was a textbook.
Just hit him in the balls. It was funny.
You know what I really hate? YouTubers who like do a video, right? And you get like a minute, and you're like, yeah, okay, this video's really ramping up, it's engaging me, and then they tell you about how they're sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Or whatever the fuck their sponsor is.
Incidentally, I would like to talk about our sponsor.
Oh, who is our sponsor, Trade?
Oh, generic company number 7.
I'm gonna be like,
They're all the
who's
same.
sponsor? Dan.
I sponsor myself.
Dan's job is our sponsor.
Dan's secret multinational company.
Scrimpo. Scrimpo.inc.
You try and make Acme. You don't know this.
I will acquire Acme one of these days. Oh, I choked out John Cena.
Well, he is homophobic in this era, so I'm not sorry.
Neither am I. Yeah, honestly, he deserved it. Wonder who I'm gonna have to choke out next. Who will the Wizard strangle next time?
Probably John Cena again.
Or Rob Van Dam, one of the two.
I can only hope it's RVD.
RVD counters my moves less. So it would be nice.
So how are you, Sabo?
Oh god, they gave John Cena a
That
microphone.
rolls thunder and home smoke.
Well, that was okay.
Gets
until they
his
gave John Cena
ass
a
ripped
microphone.
when he messes with grown
It's
folk.
just wrong.
You blaze trees
Oh,
on
no.
break knees, and your frog splash is trash. You ain't got what it takes, please.
I like how he's out here
I'm
calling the
whole
wizard a
damn
bitch.
show
The wizard
from
just choked
sunlight
him
to
out last night.
sundown. Van Damme is
Yeah,
the
he choked him
reason
out like a
Long
bitch.
got run down.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
Stick
You
them
choked
thumbs
me
up
out
your
like a
ass.
bitch. Wait, hold on.
RVD, John Cena, chain
Anyway,
gang.
have I told you how much I hate the gays? I can't
the
believe
gays.
that they are homosexual.
I could have been out there by saying you really hate the male gays, but just had to.
I was going to hear it out there by saying you really
had-
hate that people.
No
But
outs.
you just had to dig yourself into this hole. I ain't giving you a ladder. You can just dig yourself out.
No outs. John Cena goes down.
Oh, wow. That
Oh wait, I
was
think he was
real
talking to
clever the way you made
RVD.
everything rhyme there, Vanilla
I stand by
Ice.
my words.
It's too bad you can't wrestle half as good as you rhyme.
I regret.
You seem like you've got a lot of
I
hostility
regret
that you
nothing.
need
He
to get
attacked
out
me
of your
anyway.
system. So how about
I
meeting
defended him and he
me in this
attacked
ring
me.
a little later?
None of
See
you
if
are
we
my
can
friends. All of you are evil.
Sure.
You want to go RVD? Well, why
The
don't
whole
we do
world
it
is
right
my
now?
enemy, then
Here's
fuck.
a pleasant surprise. It looks like Tori
I'll
Wilson's
fight the
coming
whole
down.
goddamn world. Up. There it goes.
Did your TV break?
It's either the TV or it's the pound cable. Well, I think we'll end the recording quick with that.
We did it.
I'll find out later. Join in next time for God knows what. The wizard has
Can't
won.
wait. Because he can't. I guess he really couldn't outrun the pain.